This is what they look like, y'all. When I say that I love them, I love them. It's the vibe for me, okay? What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, Alice and Camille. If this is your first time here, stop right now. Don't look at my nails, but stop. Subscribe, like this video, turn your notifications on so you don't miss when I upload. If this is not your first time, welcome back. As you can tell from the title of this video, today we're gonna flex some butterfly locks, okay? And I'm gonna let y'all watch me do it. This is my first time doing butterfly locks. For those who know, y'all know that I cut my locks off. I had my hair locked and I cut my locks off in January. So I'm coming up on a year soon since I did my third big chop, third and last. Like, I don't wanna make no promises because I'm a Libra and I'm very indecisive. I might end up cutting my hair again, who knows? But I really wanna grow my hair, so I'm done being scissor happy for now. But for those of you who ask me, because I get this question so much, people ask me all the time how I get my hair to grow so fast. When I tell y'all, I literally do nothing to my hair. Like, low manipulation is what works for me. So I put some braids in my hair, I put some straight backs in my hair, and I'll wear wigs. And I literally will leave some meeks in my hair for like a month and a half, maybe even 2 months at a time, and I just leave it alone. I probably wash my hair like once a month, and I know I can wash it more than that, but it's just what works for me. My hair is very thick and I don't like to do it. So yeah, I do the bare minimum to my hair and it grows. So if you guys are interested in watching me do these butterfly locks, then continue to watch. So the first thing that you're gonna need, and I really wish I would have recorded this clip before I finished my hair so I could have shown you what it looks like in the pack, but the first thing you're gonna need is this free tress water wave hair, and I got it in 22 inches. This is what it looks like. I used 6 packs of this braiding hair and it was actually perfect. Like, this is all that's left over from the 6 packs that I used, literally. So I used 6 packs of hair. The hair was like, I think it was $7.99, no, $6.99 a pack. But you're gonna need the hair, you're going to need a crochet needle. That's what it looks like, real simple. You're going to need some kind of jam or gel or whatever you use to hold your hair. I use this jam. You're going to need a comb to part your hair, and then at the end you're going to need some edge control and an edge brush so you can swoop your edges. That's pretty much all you need to create this really beautiful style, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do enjoy it, give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, and I'm about to switch over to a voiceover, so I'll catch y'all later. So the first thing I'm doing is parting my hair. I think it's easier to just get all of the braids out of the way first thing. Y'all, I did not realize how hard it is to part your own hair. Like, this was a struggle for me, okay? The next thing you want to do is section your hair and put it into box braids. You can use extensions for this step to box braid your hair if you want longer butterfly locks, but I was going for a bob look, so I was cool with not using extensions. Also, you're going to want to use your jam or your gel to secure your braid. Like I said, I am using this jam with the extra hold, taking some on my finger and applying it to my hair as I braid it. So I'm finally done putting these braids in my hair. I look like I'm 11 years old, but that was honestly the hardest part is the parting. Like, damn, it is so hard to part your hair. Like, I know my parts might be all over the place and I really couldn't see the back of my head. I tried as best as I could with my mirror, and I have a mirror over here, but it ain't perfect, but I mean, who is? So this is what it's looking like. I'm about to start crocheting. I'm about to start crocheting the hair, and let me just head back on over to the voice note and keep this ball rolling. So like I mentioned earlier, I did use the Free Tress Water Wave braiding hair. I got this in 22 inches. I paid $6.99 a pack, and I did use 6 packs of this hair. Y'all, I was tired, so I went to bed. So this is the next morning. As you can see, I'm taking my scarf off. I didn't leave that many locks for me to finish up, so let's get right back to it. Okay, so to start off your beautiful butterfly lock, you're going to take 2 strands of the Free Tress Water Wave hair and separate them each individually. So go ahead and separate one of the strands of hair gently because you don't want to ruin the hair, and then go ahead and separate the second strand. The next thing you want to do is take your crochet needle and feed it underneath the braid. You don't want to feed it through the braid, but through the hair that is underneath the braid. Go ahead and take your 2 strands of braiding hair that we put aside earlier and attach it to the hook that's on the end of the crochet needle. Close the latch and pull that needle through the braid. This part is just a little bit tricky, but what you want to do is pull only one side of the loop through the braid. So you want to have equal parts of that hair on each side of the braid. So you just want to pull only one side through like so. Okay, so now it's time for the fun stuff. In one hand, you want to be holding your braid and half of that hair that we pulled through. In the other hand, you want to be holding only the other half of the hair, and that is the side that you're going to start wrapping around the braid that is on the side with the extra hair, if that makes sense. I know this is a little bit confusing, but I do zoom in towards the end of the video and I go through it in a little bit more in detail, so just stay tuned.
I remember when I pulled up on your shorty and she lost it. I was in the trenches, I was moving with them bosses.
Once you start getting to the end of your lock, make sure it's the same length as your other locks, and you want to flip that lock upwards and start wrapping up the lock now. Instead of wrapping down like we were at first, now you want to wrap upward, and this is just going to secure your lock in place. This is what your butterfly lock should look like. Like I said before, I will zoom in towards the end of the video and go a little bit more into detail and tell you exactly how to get that distressed look.
Cause you're not supposed to feel away. I can make you feel away. Know you said I've changed, but I'ma show you that I'm still the same.
I literally knew they were gonna play this song song. Like every time I put Pandora on, this is the first song they play on the R&B and hip hop station. That nigga, you can tell him that your mind still. I'm savage, classic, OG, ratchet, sassy, nasty. As promised, I am back with a detailed close-up. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and take 2 strands. I'm only showing one here in this clip, but take 2 strands of that free tress braiding hair and gently separate it. Grab your braid and your crochet needle and feed your needle underneath your braid. Then take your braiding hair and hook it onto your crochet needle, closing the latch and then pulling the needle along with the hair through the braid, like so. Once you have that loop through the braid, you want to pull on only one side of the loop, making sure that you only pull 1/2 of that hair through the braid. This is really important, guys. You want to make sure you keep the braid with 1/2 of the hair and use the other half of the hair that was pulled through to start wrapping around the braid. The first 2 or 3 wraps, you want to just be just a regular snug wrap around the root of your hair to keep that lock in place. Once you've wrapped it around 2 or 3 times, you want to take your thumb, and this is what's called the thumb method. And the easiest way I can explain the thumb method is just to kind of get your thumb in the way of wrapping. You're wrapping that hair around the braid, but you're also wrapping it around your thumb, and that is what gives you that distressed butterfly look. Again, guys, once you get to the end of the lock, you are going to take your lock and flip it upwards and start wrapping going up your lock instead of going down. Once you have wrapped up and you're almost out of hair, you don't want to wrap all the way up to the root, but once you are almost out of hair, you want to then start wrapping downward, and you will see me do that in this clip. This is the finished product. I absolutely love it. They are so beautiful and one of the easiest hairstyles I have done on myself. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you have. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Happy Thanksgiving.